Hello friends, welcome to the Southern Mountain Kitchen. Today we're going to be making chocolate fudge. Alright, to start with, we are going to spray the container we're going to put our fudge into and actually push in some wax paper, so this will make it easier to release the fudge once it's set up in the refrigerator. So spray lightly and then tuck in your wax paper all the way around the edges until it forms the shape of the container you're using. Make sure you leave a little bit of a lip off the side because that's what we're going to use to lift up the fudge once it's done. Now we are going to cut up 3 cups of chocolate, which we are going to put in a bowl to melt. So go ahead, and if you have little morsel pieces, they're fine, you just put them in the bowl to melt them. Otherwise, I had block chocolate, so we're cutting that up into slivers so that way it will melt faster in the microwave. And you're going to add to this a can of sweetened condensed milk. Just pour that over top of all the chocolate that you're using. Now, sometimes it's better if you use a darker chocolate with this, because once you put the milk into it, it is going to lighten it up a bit. And once you get all the sweetened condensed milk out of your can, you are going to be adding at least a tablespoon of vanilla extract to this. Once you get this all done, you're going to put it into the microwave and run it for at least 2 minutes to melt this. It may take 2.5 or so. Just check it every 30 to 40 seconds and stir it up a little bit to make sure that you don't burn your chocolate. And when you get done, it'll look something like this. So once you have it stirred up a little bit, you are going to add about a half a cup of mini marshmallows or less. It depends on how fluffy you want this to be, or you can do what I did and use a little bit of marshmallow fluff. And once you get it in, you're going to stir it until this breaks up completely. Now, even with the marshmallow fluff, I use the equivalent of about a half a cup. So stir it through, get it mixed all through your chocolate. It's going to take a couple minutes to stir this completely through, because as you stir it, you're going to see that it's breaking up, but it does take time to do this, and it will change the color of your chocolate and make it much lighter. Make sure you scrape the sides when you're doing this. We want to make sure that the marshmallow is completely mixed into the chocolate and that you don't have pieces of it floating through here and there. Now, as you can see, after a couple minutes it does stir through, and then you're going to take it and pour it into the prepared container we have that's going to end up being refrigerated after this. You need to leave this in the fridge for at least an hour or so once you're done, to make sure that it sets up and hardens a bit, because this stuff is going to be really hot when it comes out of the microwave, so you do need to give it time to cool down and refrigerate. So once you get all of it out of your mixing bowl, spread it out kind of smoothly, and then you have the option of putting toppings on this. I'm going to use about a half a cup of walnuts. You don't have to use this if you don't like walnuts. You could use other different things. I mean, it depends on what you want to put on it. If you are using nuts like I am, sprinkle them over the top evenly, but once you get them on top, you might want to press them down into it a little bit, so that way they hold their space once they're actually going into the refrigerator. And when you're done, lift from the sides, and you can pull the wax paper straight out of this, as I'm doing right here. And then you're going to peel back the edges, and it's a little effort. You can get them back without tearing them, and it should pull right down. And once you get them down like that, all you need is a large knife to cut across, and you have pieces of fudge. And this is what it looks like when you're done. And these are really a great treat for the holidays or any day, or even if you're having a party. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you have a minute, check out my cookbook, which is available on Amazon and in bookstores worldwide. Have a great day.